Hi Sagittarius. This is going to be a reading for the month of October. This will be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising signs. And if you would like a personal reading, my information is in the description box. Okay, let's see what we got going on for you guys for October. And thank you so much for watching the video and joining my channel. I really appreciate it. All right. What do we have for Sagittarius for the month of October? We'll first get a few oracle cards and then we'll get into the reading. Oh, this is going to be a transformative month for you, Sagittarius. Okay. Let's pull one more before I start jabbing my jaws here. Okay. What do we have for Sagittarius for the month of October? I feel like your finances are going to transform. Something about your finances or your values, the way you, what you value, how you see yourself, okay? Having more self-worth, I feel, with this month is what I'm getting into. We'll get more into as we go through the reading, but let's see here. Let's pull one of these. I feel like you're gonna, in the month of October, it's gonna be a big change. You might not even recognize yourself, but I feel like you're really valuing yourself more. Maybe if you were the type in the past that were putting other needs first, you're kind of putting yourself more first, is what I feel here. And knowing your value and knowing your self-worth. Okay. All right. What do we have for Sagittarius for the month of October? Okay. Nothing is yet set in stone. So there's something here. Maybe in the beginning of October or late September, there was something that happened, okay, that was, it was something that you didn't like, okay, with this card. But what that's telling me is, if there was something that happened in late September, beginning October, that, you know, you didn't like, of course, it's not set in stone, so don't kind of get too upset about that situation. If there was something that happened, you know, it might be pushing you through this transformation on valuing yourself, having more self-worth here, okay? All right. Whew. All right, let's get an archetype card for you for the month of October. All right, let's see. Ooh, the Sage. I feel you're being patient with yourself, okay? You, through whatever happened, that something happened that you didn't like. You didn't like the outcome, okay? Whatever that was, that you've gained some sort of experience through it, okay? And you're being more patient with yourself, okay? And I kind of feel like this card is saying it's something that previously happened, not so much a predictive thing that's happening in the month of October. It's you're looking back on that thing that didn't work out, or the thing that you didn't like, the situation that happened. You didn't like that outcome, and you're looking back, but I'm going through this change now because of that thing. And you're being more experienced with yourself now. I mean, we learn things through experiences we go through, right? That's how we evolve. That's how we change. And I feel like that's kind of what's happening with you, because of that situation that happened. Okay, let's get into it. All right, let's see. What do we have for Sagittarius for the month of October? What do we have for Sagittarius for the month of October? All right, let's see here. Okay, 8 of Swords, or 10 of Swords, Page of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. So I feel like that this 10 of Swords and that nothing yet set in stone, this is some sort of ending that happened, an outcome you didn't like. I feel like it happened in September, or prior to that, but it was a painful experience. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, it was a painful experience. Whew. And I feel like, you know, as you're going through this transformation in the month of October, things might still be coming up, but you're really going into a phase where you're really valuing yourself. You're having more self-worth. And we get the Page of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands. With this Page of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like this is you giving the love to yourself. Okay? And I feel like you've been really working hard on doing that because of this painful experience that you went through. But remember, nothing's set in stone. So whatever that situation happened, that's not the end-all be-all. Okay? You know, things can literally change overnight. Okay? They can literally change overnight. Your circumstance could change literally the very next day. You open your eyes, it could literally change. Okay? And that's what I want you to know. But I feel like you're really taking the time to give yourself the love and care. Okay? If this was some sort of love situation, which I feel like it could have been, with this ending that happened, you're really giving your self-love to yourself. There's something here, though, in the month of October with the Ace of Wands. There's some sort of exciting new beginning happening. Okay? Maybe you're having more confidence within yourself. Maybe there's something new that's very exciting coming to your life. We'll see. Let's clarify here. Let's get into it. All right? But something exciting is happening because you're going through this period of transformation here. All right, let's see. Let's see here. First, I'll get a card on that Ten of Swords. Let's get into that. Okay, you could felt like that situation wasn't fair with justice. You have good luck, though, on your side. You know, even if that situation was difficult, okay, I'm going to say it was, right? There's something good that's coming out of it. I don't know, you know, what specifically, because everybody's going to be different, but I do see this self-love happening here, this transformation, you having, you know, better thoughts about yourself, feeling better about yourself, right? Regardless of that, you have some sort of ease. I'm feeling this ease with justice here. Okay. Let me do one more there. We get Knight of Swords. There could be... Okay, because I'm feeling like some sort of, you know, something coming to you about an unjust situation with this Ten of Swords. You could be getting some sort of information in regards to that. Or maybe this could be an apology from this person. Okay. Whoever that was that caused you this pain. Okay. You could be getting some sort of apology. Like, I feel like this Ten of Swords was something previously happened to you watching this video, okay? But I feel like you are getting some sort of fairness. Like, you could have felt like this was very unfair, how they treated me, yada, 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 whatever. But I feel like there's some sort of communication coming in where I feel like this person is apologizing for their actions. Let's pull one more here. There's a big turnaround, okay? Wheel of Fortune and Justice. There's a big turnaround. Nothing is set in stone. If this was something that happened in a connection, I feel like that situation is changing. You know, Justice and the Wheel of Fortune, this is a big turnaround. This person is having a big turnaround is what I'm feeling here. Okay. But in regards to that, when the situation ended, you've been putting a lot of love into yourself, caring for yourself, okay? Emotionally. All right, but now we have this new beginning happening over here. Okay, let's get into this Ace of Wands. All right, let's see. What do we have for Sagittarius? Why is this Ace of Wands here? Okay. This is immediately what I'm getting from this. Okie dokie. This is some situation. There's some ending that happened with a person. This was very painful for you, okay? But this person, you know, as that situation has happened, you've been going through this transformation. You've been realizing, you know, I need to value myself. I need to have some boundaries. I need what is important to me and how I feel in a connection. That's kind of some work that I feel that you've been doing. Well, when you've been doing that work, boom, here's this person coming in with an apology, and there's a huge turnaround. Okay, like day and night. Okay, it's like they're apologizing to you, and you didn't even like expect it. And now we get this exciting new beginning of this ending that happened with this individual because of some sort of argument, because of a war of words is what I'm going to say here. Okay. Whew. Okay, Sagittarius had to get all that out. Oh, geez. Okay, so Sagittarius, let's pull a couple cards. These are from a love deck that I have, and we'll see. Jeez. But through all this, through what you went through with this ending, with this, you've gained a lot of experience. And you've changed, I feel. Like they might be coming back in, you know, I feel like, well, they are coming back in, you know, and apologetic, but where they left you is not where you are now. That you've had this knowledge that you've gained through this experience. Okay. But yeah, there is some sort of new beginning happening because of this ending. Oh, okay. Let's see. Give me a couple cards for Sagittarius. All right. Let's see here. This one. Okay. Whole inner growth. I feel like that is reflective of you. I'll show you the cards in a minute. Keeping secrets. So you, okay. Okay, so I'll get into these in a minute. The whole inner growth. So I feel like that's with you doing this here, right? You've been going through that inner growth when this ending happened, right? This ending could have had something... I can't talk. This ending could have had something to do with some sort of secrets, okay? Whether that's you thinking there was secrets or where there was actually some secrets and lies happening, right? However, I feel, you know, you had this painful experience. We can see that with the Ten of Swords, but I also feel that this person has been in some agonizing pain. So even if they're, because of this sort of separation that happened with you guys, they were hurting as well, okay? But it could have had to do with some sort of secrets or lies, whether those were actual things that happened or just the way you were thinking or perceiving the situation, right? Okay, let's get into the outcome for the month. All right, let's see. And we'll pull some more love cards for the outcome because I kind of feel like, ooh, that's what happened, you know? Oh, geez. All right, so Sagittarius, what is the outcome for my lovely Sagittarius? Oh, there we go, that one. Two of Pentacles. My card got smashed there. Let's see. What is the outcome for my lovely Sagittarius? Okay. Queen of Swords, Temperance. And the Fool. Again, Ace of Wands, the Fool. This is a new beginning. Stepping into, taking that leap of faith into, it's new. It's new because of this ending. You know, it's a brand new energy. I don't feel like this is like going down the same path with this person. I feel like this is totally new. Let's get into it. Let's see. Okay, so Sagittarius, you have a choice to make here. Okay? Because of what happened with this individual, you're kind of weighing the options back and forth. Because I see you've changed here. Okay, you've changed here, and now you're weighing, do I want to go down that path with him? Him or her, sorry. Do I want to go down that path with them? I feel like this is really heavily on your mind with the Queen of Swords. Like when you get this apology from this individual, I don't feel like you're very receptive to them. Like you're not like, oh, they messaged me, let me message them back. You're taking time to reflect on that before you give a response with that Queen of Swords. Let's clarify that before I get into this part. Let's see. You're contemplating if you want to talk to this person again. I mean, I feel you are, what I'm seeing here, but you're really contemplating it. A Temperance. Okay, so Temperance is twice here, right? So I feel like with this, I'm getting this duality energy. You know, she's balancing here. They're balancing there. You're trying to balance this. Is this going to be good for me? Is this going to give me the connection that I want for the future? That's what I feel here. And then we get Temperance again in the Fool. I feel like this is you kind of in your own element. And like, this is where I am. You need to meet me where I want you to be, or hit the road is kind of what I feel here. All right, let's see. Why is this Temperance card here? Because if they're not for the long-term future, if they don't have the same goal for the future in mind, it's you don't want anything to do with it, I kind of feel. Let's see. Okay. So I feel like there's some sort of conflict here. Five of Wands. Now, I feel like that is more, we're going to take this card because it slid over. This is more to me like inner conflict in your mind. Okay. Inner conflict, like replaying things that happen with this individual, Sagittarius, and you're replaying that. However, we have the Sun card here. Okay. So regardless of that conflict that you're feeling about what happened, you know, you're still ultimately wanting this connection. Okay, there's something about it that you want, but it's on your own terms. What I feel here. This person from the past that's coming back, okay, yes, we can be together on my terms. You don't want to meet at my terms? Bye. See ya. It's kind of what I get there. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. You're receiving, okay, you are receiving what you want from this because you're standing your ground, putting your foot down, saying what you're willing to accept and what you're not willing to accept. You're putting your foot down. I'm not willing to accept this if this is what you're going to do, or this is the kind of energy you're in. Bye. You know, it's kind of like this is very direct energy that you're having with this individual. And I do see them, I want to say, conforming to what you want here. And we get the Fool card. So let's get into that. Let's see here. Queen of Wands. Yes, they want you. Okay? They want you. They're attracted to you. They don't want to be without you is what I feel here with that Queen of Wands. The Magician. You have all the power, Sagittarius. You have all the power with this person, okay? You know, what I'm going to say here is however you want this connection to play out, you got it. You put down what it is, you tell this person what it is you want from them, and they're going to provide it. Okay, I feel them very much conforming to what you want because of how they treated you. Maybe they treated you very unfairly. I mean, it seems like that from what I'm getting from the reading. However, that played out for you. They know they messed up and they don't want to lose you, is what I say. Let's pull a few of these. Give me a few of these cards for Sagittarius and this person. About them starting over. Let's see here. Ooh. You get blocked. There's obstacles. I kind of feel like that's your inner conflict, but we'll get into it. Let's see. This person has been getting like signs and synchronicities about you prior to them reaching out. Prior to them giving you this apology, they've been getting information. Maybe there was a situation with the blocked obstacles. Maybe someone was blocked. Maybe you blocked them. Maybe you blocked them. Maybe they blocked you. Whatever it is, but they were getting signs about this connection. And on that signs card, it says love. So they have a lot of love for you, right? Let's see, one more. I'm sorry, apology. I already said that in the beginning. Yeah, this is about an apology. You could be getting some sort of gift from them as well. Maybe if you, like I said, with this, you were kind of reserved in wanting to, you know, communicate with them initially. Maybe they're trying to send you some sort of gift to get your attention. It could be that. Interesting. Let's get one more. But yeah, there's definitely apology coming, Sagittarius, from this individual. I do feel like a new beginning, and the new beginning is on your terms. All right, one more for Sagittarius. Ooh, this person, there's a strong soul connection. There's a strong bond here. I get universal heart, okay? A strong soul bond. There could even be like, this person could have even been having dreams about you as well, is what I feel here. All right, Sagittarius, let me know in the comments on this. I am very, very interested to know the details. Please tell me. All right, you have a great day. See ya.